What is up? Welcome back to Softcore History. I am your host for the week, Rob Fox. As always, I'm joined by Jake Goldman and Dan Regester. How you boys doing?
Happy holidays, Rob.
Merry Christmas is what we say in America, but
I already purchased my advent calendar.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
What kind?
Chocolate.
Chocolate? No little
seems off-brand for you.
little bourbon or wine or
Well, they're little
Supplement.
protein chocolate bars, yeah.
Oh, gee, it's back on brand.
Little vials of pre-workout.
It's just, no. You can't do chocolate pre-workout, you psycho.
Why not?
It's
It has
easier
to be
to do
fruity.
like a berry flavor or like a fruity flavor for
Because of
pre-workout.
citric acid or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Protein has to be, you have the milk, obviously. Chocolate works.
Right. Yeah. Better. That makes sense.
Oh, so it's
Come on, you hosted a fucking supplement podcast.
I know. I
You should
actually
know better.
remembered as we were talking about it, the citric acid makes it better for flavoring.
Yes.
Yes.
enthralling stuff.
Yeah, baby.
Subsdog. Woo!
Yeah.
Supplements.
Wonder how it failed.
Yeah, who knows?
Could have been anything.
Well, I'm glad you guys are doing it. I'm glad you have an advent calendar. Real quick at the top of the show, just need to do a little house cleaning. If you have not already, first off, thank you for being a listener of this show. But if you have not already, we do have a Patreon, patreon.com/softcorehistory, where I do a daily history blog from a news story in the past, like some weird-ass, wild-ass news story in the past. We do a weekly episode, basically just like this. So you get a bonus episode a week, both in audio and video form.
And Jake, what did we do this week for the Patreon episode?
We talked about a fun little religion called Ryalism. And if you want to learn about that, it's out there.
My idea for the title was the sex cult that Yahweh started or founded.
Yeah.
Yahweh, the sex cult founded by Yahweh.
Yahweh might not be who you think it is either.
No, it's exactly who you think it is.
I'm allowed.
It's who I always thought it was.
Well, it's who you thought it was. It's just not what you thought it was.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, you should check it out on the
And
Patreon.
there's swastikas involved, yeah.
Swastika,
good
Stars of David. It's
There's swastikas. There's orgies.
It's a very me episode.
Yeah. I think it's just a very softcore history episode.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
extremely on brand. And you know what? Today's episode is not far off.
I thought you were going to say not a softcore history episode.
Yeah,
Oh.
no.
Hold on 1 sec, real quick. If you are a Patreon subscriber, you actually get 15% off the store, the Softcore History store.
Softcorehistory.com.
Yeah, you get cool
Buy some merch.
sweatshirts like this thing.
We got plenty of cool merch. We're going to have some different designs coming out for the new year, I think, too. We're going to work on some stuff.
Yeah. Need another St. Patrick's Day.
Although
Although two Irish
Order it now, and you'll get it by
Yeah, that
St.
shirt's
Patty's
not
Day.
going anywhere.
That's guaranteed.
Two Irish
delivery
to die is, get
by
that.
St. Patty's Day.
Get that for
If
St.
you order
Patrick's
right
Day.
now.
Yeah, you will have it guaranteed by St. Patrick's Day.
We cannot promise that you will not die if you wear it on St. Patrick's Day and then act like you cannot die.
Yes, that's not
It's
advised.
not, the shirt doesn't promise that.
No,
it does, though.
It can, but it might not.
If you die in our Two Irish to Die shirt and you are Irish, we will refund you.
Yeah, we'll send you, we will
refund you for the shirt.
we will refund your estate, I suppose.
Yes. Whoever your next of kin is.
No, we'll just go to your gravesite and just throw the money down.
Yeah. Well,
That's actually more accurate. In fact, no, I'll do you one better. We'll dig into your grave and
Put
open
that-
your coffin, and I will put that money in your cold, dead hand, and you can give it to the boatman. As
Yeah.
you cross the river.
yeah, he's just, we have some poor listener not ready for the river Styx. And the guy's like, dude, you got to wait.
Yeah.
You don't got coins, man.
I swear to God, they said they would come.
You can also accept this in cryptocurrency.
You think the guy at the river Styx takes a Dogecoin?
Not Doge.
No.
Not in this market.
I don't take shit coin, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit coins getting you into the afterlife.
Ethereum, maybe.
Also, wasn't
No.
wasn't the other side of the river Styx not great? Weren't you just paying to get to somewhere shitty?
You're paying to get to the afterlife.
But wasn't the afterlife only shitty in ancient Greek mythology? Wasn't there like not really a heaven?
I don't know. I mean, so I know from,
Would you rather be stuck with the
Dante.
boatman?
like, there's a level of hell that's just for people that didn't know what heaven was yet.
Yeah.
And it was their idea of
Purgatory?
heaven. And it was just like,
Limbo would be, well, unbaptized. That sounds like limbo, unbaptized babies.
it was just kind of like,
Well, no,
nice-
unbaptized babies go to hell. Directly to hell.
Straight to the bottom.
They're the most evil creatures that kind of come to this earth.
I would say, if anything, they fuel hell's furnace.
They're coal.
like little popcorns.
Sure, the devil eats popcorn babies. It's more like a popcorn shrimp situation. I think they're just breaded.
Flash fried.
Yeah, if anything's fried, you're gonna eat it.
Yeah, if you see like a bowl of something fried, bite sized especially, you're going to start eating it before you ask questions about it. Which, by the way, is why you should trick as many of your idiot friends as possible into eating Rocky Mountain oysters.
And it's all gonna taste the
I've
same.
eaten
Rocky Mountain oysters, frog
Yeah.
legs,
But there's a lot of dudes
gator
that will be
tail.
like, whoa, what? Whoa, you made me a testicle? Is that okay?
Testicles are a part of the body that you can eat. It's fine. It's protein shit, dude.
It's not. No one said you were doing it sexually.
Yeah, it's not like you're like gargling on them and like swishing them around.
Well, it used to be a challenge on Fear Factor.
What?
Rocky Mountain oysters?
Probably eating testicles.
Oh,
it's
raw
probably
testicles,
raw. Yeah, raw is different. I would definitely cook them, but it's not something like I go out and seek. But it's not gross.
No,
I
either.
think
I think Dan made a good point. It's like gator tail. It's just everything's kind
Everything
of fried.
fried's gonna taste the same.
It
It's
is.
kind of it tastes like chicken. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
great.
fried.
What's the fucking Lonesome Dove? Has rattlesnake.
Tastes fine.
That's actually not fried. It's sausage, but it's so sausagified
yeah,
that you don't fucking know.
it's salty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just meat. If someone was like, it's a chicken sausage, you wouldn't fucking know. Or a beef. You'd be like, let's go with weird beef.
yeah.
It's all
Liver
fun.
King eats raw testicles, I believe.
Liver King's on roids.
No, it's just raw testicles.
That's what it is. He's getting all the
I think he actually just chugs scrotum.
That's how he's so big
from all
and
the
natural. Yeah.
from all the reserve cum in the spent testes.
Yeah, you're injecting yourself with more testosterone as you eat it.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Your T levels are off the charts.
So wouldn't it make sense? Sorry, this isn't on the Patreon. So wouldn't just going out and taking a big old load down the throat be the best thing before a workout?
You should, yeah.
I don't think talking about swallowing a fucking load is Patreon only content for us.
Actually, it's not.
No,
Not in any way whatsoever.
I don't know if it's gonna do anything in your stomach. If you inject it into your veins, though,
That would kill you.
Can you just get it through the skin?
Oh,
Like, will a facial do it?
yeah.
yeah, the face will probably absorb it
Okay.
Okay.
through the eye.
That's
actually.
good for it's good for your skin.
It's nice to know I've been doing it right without even knowing.
Through the eye, goes into the bloodstream.
It doesn't work if it's your own though. Has to be someone else.
It's got to be other
Yeah.
test or semen.
Doing it right.
Yes. Okay. Perfect.
Don't worry about it.
Just making sure.
It's fine.
I just don't want you to miss gains, dude.
I'm fine. I'm not.
Yeah. Sick.
And like
I'm not.
how
my
much?
only problem is I never lift after. I always
How much
forget.
do you care?
I always
Yeah.
get so jacked up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
gotta take out the trash.
Well, if you do it, you actually don't even have to lift.
Yeah.
It's a little cheat code.
It's all about efficiency. I am efficient with it. I have my wife do all of the manual work, and I'm just there waiting for it. I'm smart.
I just love when couples do things they love together.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And she doesn't listen to this podcast.
Couples that
so
work out together stay together.
Yeah.
It's true.
Courtney's got strong forearms. Rob's got great moisturized skin.
Great skin.
Great skin. Great skin. But today, we are talking about one of my favorite things. We're talking about sluts.
Again.
Yeah.
This is 2 weeks in a row, man.
Yeah, he loves whores.
Two eps in a row, we're talking about sluts. For me.
Rob's just getting horny when he writes his episodes
I know. Yeah, you know.
His wife's pregnant.
now.
I'm not
He's
yeah.
getting pretty lonely.
It's been there. And Kyle doesn't come over that often for the lift loads.
Right.
Lift loads.
So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Third trimester. You know how it is, guys.
Do we?
No. It's a joke. It's a joke, Dan.
Well, his wife came on this very podcast and asked us the same question.
What?
You guys wouldn't know what it's like to have a child.
And at the
Oh,
time,
that was a great burn.
she didn't either.
That was a great burn.
Yeah.
Dan had.
She does now. Saw that firsthand.
But if the second child kind of cancels that out.
Yeah. So you're back to zero.
Cancel what out?
2 negatives make a positive.
Well,
Dan's just saying stuff.
yeah, I can't do
Try to find a through line.
can't do
man.
Dan's math right
Try
now.
to have a through line.
Look, today we're talking
You can't
about
do math in general.
Yeah, no, I can't. Except for baseball statistics. It's the only thing and only time in math I'm even remotely like, oh, I get it. A little bit.
yeah, dudes that are bad at math can crush fractions when it's completion percentage.
Kinda. Yeah. Like
It's amazing.
legitimately.
Yeah.
He's completed fucking 5/8 of his passes.
Yeah.
It's like just off the cuff. You could
Yeah.
just see like
It's like guys, chicks need to realize this. Anything you want a guy to do, frame it sportsy.
yeah.
It will happen. especially if you disagree with him.
Not if he's a car guy.
Well, if he's a car guy, you've made a horrible mistake already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how you swing that one. I'm not a car guy, so I couldn't.
None of us are car guys.
None
You
of it
can't,
translates.
you can't be both a sports guy and a car guy.
No, you can't.
Those are the rules. You got to pick one.
Yeah.
What's the other ones? You can be a sports guy, a car guy. There's another one.
Yeah, because it's like Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
You got Charmander, Bulbasaur,
Well, you got fire type,
Squirtle.
plant type, water type.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of Pokemon types. There's bug type.
Right, but
Electric
starter.
Starters.
Starters.
This
Okay.
is
level.
So
what
it's
you base your
sports,
entire
car.
personality on.
Oh, I don't know. One was like gamer.
Nerd?
No,
No.
everyone's kind of a nerd.
Yeah, content. What content you consume? Well, sports is content.
Yeah. So is car stuff.
So is car stuff.
Sports kind of nerdy.
Sports is kind
gets
of nerdy. Yeah.
Gets nerdy.
Fantasy football?
Fantasy. Whee!
No, thank you.
Anyway, today we're not even talking about sluts, which I love, but we're talking about my favorite kind of slut.
Breaking down women now. Okay. Different types of sluts.
Yeah.
Barback. There's
Hairdresser.
we're not going to do this.
Don't worry about it. I'll just get to the next part.
Okay. What's your
And
favorite kind?
My favorite kind of slut. My favorite kind of slut is the kind of slut. It's the chick who isn't actually a slut at all, but people who hate her make up wild ass rumors about her, and everyone believes them. Rumors that are not plausible at all. But the girl, for example, who like made them up and is telling you is like hot and cool, so you just roll with it because you're
Right.
like, oh yeah, totally. Sarah Haberman sucked 9 dicks at prom. Yeah, whatever you say, Kristen.
Oh, she.
I hope you suck my dick.
Yeah, what's your AIM again? Totally. I hate Sarah Haberman.
Dude, fuck that girl, man.
I bet she sucked 10 dicks, is what I heard.
Whoa.
No, Rob.
it was just
Rob,
9? Oh.
Rob, you know what I heard? She put peanut butter on her couch and then had her dog lick it
Dude,
off.
and then like there was a surprise party in the basement, and they turned the lights on. We're like, surprise.
Oh, fuck.
And then they all saw the dog eating her pussy.
And they
I
locked her
can't
in a
believe you guys
cage.
both had that story at your high school.
It's like an urban legend. It's not like a real thing.
That one never got around my school unless I just. Oh God, was it about me?
It was about you.
Yeah, what's
Oh,
the saying?
no.
If everyone in the room is an asshole, you're the asshole.
Yeah.
If no one in the room had their dog blow them,
Yeah.
Then
You had your
did.
dog.
Didn't you think it was weird when people were calling you Skippy?
No one called me that. They called me Jiffy
oh yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense.
or Jiff.
They called me Peter Pan.
They still do.
What if you were also poor and they just called you Kirkland? Kirkland brand peanut butter.
Dude, no, you gotta pay for that membership.
Oh wait, yeah, no. What's the Walmart
Great
brand?
value.
Great value.
Yeah.
Yeah, they call you Great Value peanut butter.
Hey, great value.
They're like, oh!
GVP, baby. What's up?
Look, you can be poor or you can commit bestiality, but you can't do both.
That's like car guy and sports guy.
Can't be both, man. Can't have a team-themed car.
No. Yeah. Yeah, if you got a Jags wrap on your car.
I got a Gators like paint job on my car. That's an insane person. Like no one, no. You're bad. Go away. Get away from the bar.
Can't fucking do it.
That guy's gonna. If you see a Dallas Cowboys Ford Mustang, that guy's gonna get in a fight that day.
Yeah, I mean, it might be
Yeah.
with his wife.
Oh, it's definitely with his wife.
Yeah, and we're talking a fist fight, by the way, not an argument. It's-
No, over nothing.
yeah. Well, maybe the Cowboys.
Yeah. Well, the Cowboys lost.
Yeah. That's it's over.
And she
It's over
didn't
that.
wash his
It's not over that, but that pushes it over the edge.
Right.
Yeah.
Because then she asks him to like let the dogs out while she gives all the kids a bath and puts them all to bed. Like
She
and he's
took
like,
out the trash but didn't replace the bag.
right, and now he has to replace the bag.
And like she did the nice gesture of taking the trash out to begin with, but just didn't finish his job.
You got to know.
You got to finish the job, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because Dak couldn't, so you have to.
Yeah. And if you don't, I will. We don't
Somebody's-
condone this, by the way. Yeah.
I'm tired of being married to people who can't close. I'm tired of rooting for people who can't close. I'm closing it. Anyway,
Their
Today,
marriage, yeah, the
we're
chapter of their lives.
today we're talking about the woman who has had more lies told about how big of a slut she was than maybe anyone in history.
Do I know?
Marie Antoinette?
I think I know. Is it
Marilyn
Mary
Monroe?
Maggs?
No.
That
Cleopatra?
She didn't have. She was more. Cleopatra's is close, and it's of the same era.
Helen of Troy?
No.
whore. Started a war over
Mary Magdalene didn't have, I guess, necessarily a bunch of lies told about how big of a slut she was, more than people were just like, she was a slut. And didn't, you know what I mean?
And she owned it.
Well, she was dead, probably. When they started writing that.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. Who knows?
You think she was like just a normal person? They're like, let's make her a whore for content. Content. Like, let's.
How good of a person Jesus was.
Yeah.
He'd
Yeah.
sit down and break bread with a
With
whore.
a prosto and
And then
tax
they didn't know
collectors.
how that would sound 2,000 years later.
But that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, Jesus.
Jesus partied. He was
Water
hanging
to
out with
wine.
whores and,
Yeah.
and like alcoholics and tax bros
So it's not Marie Antoinette. It's not Cleopatra. Same era?
as Cleopatra. You don't know her.
Okay, yeah, okay.
We
don't
don't know her.
Name one other woman from that era even.
I said Helen of Troy, which isn't even that era.
That's like 2,000 years before.
Yeah,
Joan of Arc in a time machine.
yeah, Bill and Ted.
Yeah,
Bill
sure.
and Ted did it.
We are talking about Messalina, Empress of Rome.
Ah, yeah.
Of course.
Messalina.
Wait, Empress of Rome.
Well, she was like, that's like Queen of England when there's a king.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes,
Emperor, Empress.
It's like Cersei
Yeah, Josephine, Napoleon.
when she's not queen.
Blah, blah, blah.
But she's still...
Queen. She's married to
Queen.
Robert. Yeah.
Yes, literally that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So according to history, we'll get into why all this was said, but let's just start with the rumors. According to history, Messalina did the following. Well, first, she was nicknamed Meretrix Augusta.
She fucked a dog, right?
What?
No?
No, isn't
Well, maybe I didn't catch that rumor.
there was no bestiality with that one? There's like a famous Roman one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this
no, it might have been
where
a guy actually?
the sentence originated, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks?
There was a lot of Latin. I didn't put it all through the translator, so
Okay. But in Google, I think that'll spit it out.
it could.
Yeah.
You could actually put that in for Latin in Google Translate.
And her
see
title again?
Meretrix Augusta.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Actually, it translates to the imperial whore.
Oh.
According to historians, she liked her sex rough and filthy.
Oh.
She demanded to get absolutely pounded.
She just
which
likes
was-
it tough. That's uncouth at the time.
Yes,
Yeah.
unbefitting of a noble woman in Rome. Which, by the way, they have a weird dichotomy where, like, at least Puritans, when they were like, you whore, like, they went home and did it missionary with their wife. I know all humans are horny little fuckers, but compared to Roman times,
Yes.
the Puritans were quite puritanical.
Yeah, that was kind of the thing.
You know what I mean? But Romans also held sexual chasteness and not getting all bananas in high regard, but then they would just still do all of it.
It's like, yeah, we fucking hate that stuff. Meet me at the bathhouse.
Right.
I want to climb inside of you.
Yeah.
Gary.
With like a...
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But Gary's 10.
Also that.
That. Yeah.
And we'll get into that in a little bit too, in terms of not the 10 part, but the Gary part.
Cool.
So that was uncouth. According to historians also, she loved getting plowed so much that she would just moonlight as a prostitute.
Oh, so she just like, it's like auditing a class. She's just like, I don't even get paid for it.
Yeah, she would just go out and like take up residence in a brothel. She'd sneak out of the palace at night with one servant, go to a brothel, and just clock in.
She's just content creator before her time.
Yeah. She's just, that's a side hustle, bro.
She prostituted under the name She-Wolf.
Sick.
Good name.
Yeah, Lysiska would be the Latin version of it, but it's She-Wolf.
I'm cool with that. That's actually very like Roman throwback too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I want to fuck a girl named She-Wolf.
You
You
want
could
to
probably find one in this city, to be honest.
Yeah, dude. There's a bar for you.
A
somewhere.
nickname She-Wolf.
Okay, not her legal name.
Not her legal.
Or maybe you do want it to be the
God-given
legal
name?
If she changed
What if
your name to
What if
She-Wolf?
you on Tinder tonight are swiping through and you see a girl named Shay Wolf?
Shay Wolf?
Then it's destiny.
Yeah, I think so.
Not on the dating apps, but yeah, it is destiny.
Well, you meet her at a bar, whatever.
You're not on the dating apps?
No.
Just over it?
Are you a fish?
Am I a fish?
Are you a fish?
What does that mean? A fish? Oh, do you have an official girlfriend?
No.
You Facebook a fish?
No.
Okay.
Is anyone Facebook official? You're not even Facebook official with your wife.
I'm married to my wife on Facebook.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm even LinkedIn a fish.
That's lame.
I'm also connected to my wife on LinkedIn.
No, I mean we.
You made it. You can set your relationship status on LinkedIn.
I don't know. We just posted a tape of us making love.
That's
Well, Kyle, it was her, me, and Kyle, but
Right.
yeah. It's Thursday, leg day.
yeah. Can't skip.
Can you have a LinkedIn when you? I mean, you're just trying to like pimp out your Pornhub account.
You should be able to.
I don't see why you couldn't.
And LinkedIn is kind of woke, so you could shame them into sex work is work. Sex work is work.
Yeah.
Then you're just,
It's not work.
It's more work.
It's more work.
Although
really.
this she-wolf was doing it for fun.
Well, she for the love of the game.
Love of the game.
yeah, she was all for love again. She had dark hair, but she wore a blonde wig to disguise herself,
Classic.
which classic prostitute move, right?
Yeah.
Everyone wants a blonde.
Even in Rome back then.
Even in Rome.
When in Rome.
According to the poet Juvenal, not to be confused with juvenile.
But he did want her to back that ass up.
Yes. She received all comers with caresses and asked her compliment and submitted to often repeated embraces.
You want to go again?
Yeah.
You want to go again?
She's like, this one's free. This one's on me.
It's all on me, man.
Yeah.
Wanna
We're
go?
good. We're good.
Just tell me she's finishing these guys off in like 30 seconds to a minute.
Well, based on her legend of just being everybody wanted a piece of this kind of,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was, and they didn't know who they were fucking, but like she was just good at what she did.
She's probably like the first one to throw it back.
I don't think that was a problem in Rome.
What do you think she did so differently?
She was into it.
I think enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm's a big part.
Enthusiasm's the best move of any sex
It
tool.
is.
Because a lot of porn stars, like us growing up and now, the porn stars that do the best aren't the best looking porn stars. It's the ones that are the most enthusiastic.
But
Yeah.
no, caveat.
They're the more
It
popular
can't be
ones.
fake, though.
Oh, you don't want
Be
to
a
be over
little
the
fake.
top, yeah.
Well, not over the top, though.
It can't be over the top.
Yeah, like, come on.
And I can tell, you can tell genuine enthusiasm.
You can,
versus not.
you can tell.
But
yeah.
the genuinely enthusiastic ones who are like, because I mean, we've all had a range of lovers, I suppose. And there's just some girls that are like, for whatever, I don't think it was me. Like, I think they just genuinely are more hyped to have sex than others who are just like,
Hey, man.
I'm down to do this and this will be fun, but
Everybody's got to eat, and sometimes you're just more excited about it than other times.
I think there's just some are more expressive than others.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? It's not an enthusiasm. That's actually a bad way to put it.
It's actually weird if it's completely silent.
I enjoy just listening to them breathe, as Dave Chappelle said.
There are some girls that are just like dead quiet.
There are. It's fucking crazy.
It's odd.
And that doesn't mean their enthusiasm's less, but it's like,
No.
It's not crazy either. Let's
Just
not
different
shame
styles.
People. Let's
Yeah.
not shame people.
well,
Some people are into other things.
I'm not going to shame them, but I'll state my own preferences.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
But you can't, like...
And you aren't that preference, you
That's
dumb bitch.
crazy.
Just like, no, there's girls too that, like, when you try to make out with them, they don't use tongue. We've talked about
That
this. It's the weirdest thing.
Wait, didn't one of us not ever experience that?
I had never experienced it.
Yeah.
I've only experienced it in Texas.
You just, like, cupping
No,
mouths?
I've experienced. It's basically like, no, it's like lip on. Like,
It's just lip on lip.
Oh, like...
and they don't go past that.
The,
I mean, they do. You can insert your penis in them, but they won't. Not your tongue.
you can't stick your tongue in there, though?
No.
No,
Will
put
they,
it- put it in
they
the
shoo
tongue.
it away?
no, it's
They-
just they just don't.
No, they just don't
Reciprocate.
activate their tongue.
They don't know it. They're just like, no, it's weird.
And if you are one of
okay,
these
so how
people,
long do you... This is actually an interesting question. Everyone uses tongue a little differently, right? When they're making out. There's no, like, uniform... Like, there's some people that leave their tongue in your mouth way
no,
too long.
typically
Yeah, I'm a jabber,
you're a
It's like,
jabber. huh?
like,
you're
yeah,
you're kind of working that.
like a cobra, like ba 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 ba.
I was gonna say like a boxer, just
Yeah, no, because sometimes, like...
trying to get that hook in.
I remember in college, like, it was clear not everyone had made out yet. Because, like, there's, like, a moment, like, your tongues are brushed up a little bit, but you're not, like, lingering in the mouth, right? You just linger in there.
Right, it's a feel process.
Yeah, like
for
you-
sure.
you
Yeah,
vibe it
first
out.
kisses are awkward as shit.
Yeah.
No, I crushed my first kiss.
No, I don't mean I mean just a first kiss between two people.
Strangers. Yeah. So,
Also,
Sometimes though, the chemistry is like instant,
oh,
is.
so that just works, yeah.
and that's who you end up.
you have a
dating
similar
usually.
style, whatever. Something that doesn't. Actually, I was thinking about this the other day. The most bizarre first sexual act I ever had in terms of being taken aback was first kiss. way more than first blowjob, first sex, whatever.
Yeah, you don't get really primed for that. There's
I
no
never
like
felt another tongue on my tongue.
Yeah.
Right? My penis had been in a wet place before.
You don't know what your own tongue feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was way more
yeah.
jarring than sex or blowjob. In terms of just like, whoa, I didn't know what this would feel like.
It's true. When I had sex, it was just another day.
Just clock in. Messalina style.
Clock out.
Clock
Blue
in,
collar,
clock
baby.
out, baby. What's up? Anyway, sorry, I had to do that.
Is that the t-shirt?
Yeah, that's our new tee. Go get on Software History. Clock in, clock out. Tank top. Only in tank top.
That would sell. The dumber we make them, the more they sell.
Clock in, clock out. It's tale as old as time. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, it's part of never mind.
Working on the design right now.
Honestly,
Done.
just print it. Let's just make a t-shirt company that's like tool piece of shit t-shirts.com. And it's just,
we have a lot of experience in that.
I know we do.
Yeah. We can take all the ones that I would recommend during meetings that I was told never pitch that again.
Well,
like snort, fuck, puke.
Right.
Every product design committee meeting, I would pitch that. I'd be like, Jake, you can't keep pitching this. We're not going to make it. I'm like, but it's spring break.
Funny. That would sell. That would sell so much.
Snort, fuck, puke.
By the way, they were afraid to sell the legalized cocaine tank tops until I put them in exec board because they were just sitting in a corner. And I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. Can I use it for a video if we're not going to sell them? And they're like, yeah, whatever. We don't care.
And now like a meme account like Shithead Steve sells them.
And they're not as good. They're not even Miami Vice looking.
No.
Yeah. And as soon as that was in the video, everyone was like, where the fuck do I get that? Oh, my God. Why aren't you guys selling that? Are you selling it? And they were immediately like, oh, I guess we'll start selling them.
Yeah.
I remember they pulled the Rowdy Jesus shirt because there were Southern companies that didn't want to carry.
Yeah, small wholesale retailers did not like Rowdy Jesus at all. But then some people got mad when we pulled it. They're like, "Why would you take Jesus away?" It's like damned if you do, damned if you
Can't
don't.
do anything.
Jesus.
Yeah, well, I didn't get as much in trouble as the Rowdy Muhammad shirt did.
We aren't supposed to talk about that.
That's actually why the company went under.
7 people died that day.
Get Charlie Hebdo.
Yeah, it really did. Luckily, there were 2 offices, and we were all in the other one.
It's a good call.
Yeah.
Right. We were creators. We were not marketed.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? We were in the same office.
Nope.
Yeah,
Not for most of it.
Yeah, for most of it, we were in building 2.
Yeah.
Oh, building 2.
You're a building 3 boy.
Then it all moved into building 1.
Well, after
This will be on behind the
Yeah, we don't need this. Anyway,
whatever behind the music is of frat shit.
right. To continue her rumors, outside of the brothel, she had a body count of 150.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Back then, I guess maybe, but that's not bad.
I think that sounds like a lot for any era. If you're like 150 is not actually bad, but you can make it sound bad.
Sure.
Also, who's keeping track?
Who's counting?
Well, we'll get.
Do you know how many people you've had sex with? Individual, different people?
I have,
I have no
a
idea.
rough idea.
I have no idea. I know
I don't have an exact number. I could put it in the
What's the number, Jake? Bigger than you.
probably.
Sure. Yeah, you've been
I
single.
would hope. Yeah, you've been
Yeah.
married for quite a bit.
Yeah.
Jake's like, I don't know about that. Check the company credit card.
You'll get that joke in an ad reference later.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was in the ad read.
This is we're getting real non-ontological with our
Did the
jokes
ad
today,
reads
guys.
Whatever. And here's the best rumor, though.
It's called a teaser in the biz.
Yeah, it is. For reasons unknown, other than that, I guess she just loved dick, and there wasn't a lot else to do back then. Messalina challenged Scylla, Rome's most accomplished hooker, to a whore-off.
Good old fashioned blow off.
Not a blow-off.
A whore off.
A whore-off. A fuck-off.
Is that how many people you can complete in a certain amount of time?
They both at the same time just kept taking man after man, and whoever tapped out first.
Speaking of urban legends, rainbow parties.
Rainbow parties?
Girls wear different colored lipstick, and whoever had the most amount of colors on their dick got to fuck the girls. You turn the lights off. You never heard of that?
What the fuck? No. I've never,
You never heard of a
this.
rainbow party?
No, it's not real. That's why
So
I've
every
heard-
girl has a different shade of color on her lipstick,
Right.
and you turn the lights off. It's just like a giant orgy of sucking. And then whoever has the most colors on their penis gets to fuck all the girls.
Why would you want to? You just got sucked off by like 60 people. There's nothing in the tank for that. You should have not believed that.
Round 2.
You have like Cialis,
or you just don't come.
Just take a Cialis.
Yeah.
No, it's just like
At that point, it's not even about the coming.
No, it's the power.
Yeah.
is it?
It's
I
the
don't
cloud.
know what this is even about anymore. No, I think that's like something that the kid who lies all the time would talk about. You know, there's always that kid in high school that lied all the time, like that lied about everything. There's always that kid.
Yeah. We also had a fraternity brother lie about fucking some girl. When we asked her, or not we didn't ask her, we just brought it up one time. We were like, oh, yeah, you fucked him. And she was like, no, I didn't. I mean, like, he, like, put the tip in, and I was like, no, and then we just didn't. And we were like, dude, you told us he, like, railed you out. Like, you just, like, went bananas. And she was like, absolutely not. And so he didn't know that we knew, so we started calling him Scotty Tippin.
Yep.
Nice.
Still tipping on fofos.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah.
That's good.
Or the other one was, and this was relevant at the time, Scotty Pippen references are more evergreen because he's the Bulls, Jordan.
Sure.
Yeah, but this was more of a topical one. We also called him Tip Hamilton.
Who's the kid?
Rip Hamilton.
Rip
You know what I'm
Hamilton?
talking about.
Yeah. Philly's own. The basketball player that broke his nose and then wore the mask.
Played for
mask
the
guy.
Pistons.
And then
Yeah.
just wore the mask the rest of his career.
It's just good luck at that
Yeah,
point.
one.
Yeah.
I
Just
think
get
2
used to it.
championships with UConn, maybe one or 2.
One and then one with the Pistons.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So she beat Skilla in the whore-off.
Whoa.
Now, do we have the kind of like data and the skill set
It's a
competitions?
No, it's just
It's an endurance competition. It's a marathon. It's a sex marathon.
Okay.
Uh,
Whoever could keep going.
Yeah, Skilla, I don't know when she tapped out, but Messalina, 25 guys.
Oh, damn.
And this was like all bing, bang, boom.
This is how you should really win a car in the mall.
A whore off?
Yeah, instead of, you got to sit in a car for longer than the other person. No.
Oh, dude, that shouldn't ever sit in a car?
Good
That's
old-fashioned
easy,
whore
bro.
off.
That's
Well,
easy.
Here's what you do. If you are doing the sit in the car thing and you find that you're the only woman left, it's like you and 6 guys, you find the guy who will definitely hook up with you and you start blowing him
In the back of the car.
while the other 5 have to sit there and handle that.
They
Now,
might leave.
you'll finish him off and he will feel the post-coital
Nut shame,
shame,
yeah.
post-nut shame, and he'll leave. The other 5 will be horny. Then you start picking them off, and then, maybe there'll be one old man, he'll get annoyed and just leave. But then you can just
Mine
keep
doesn't even work.
post-nut shaming the rest of them out of there.
And then that key is all yours.
Yep. You just
And
got to
you earned it. No, I mean, I don't think that'll work. What if they all stay there, Rob?
Well, you tried.
Yeah, they're very sleepy.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can't just – sometimes you got to try new play calls, okay? You can't just run the same old offense.
Yeah, so if you have an appointment to win a key in a mall by sitting in it,
If anything,
That's how it goes.
you added multiple hours for them because they're just going to go to bed.
That's another possibility.
Yeah.
Certainly.
You did not plan this out. You were planning this as you were saying it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. I was at the mall the other day, and
You tried.
it
Didn't
work.
work. Damn.
They wouldn't even let me do it.
There's nobody in the car. It's weird.
Yeah, it was so weird. It was just me doing it to myself, to be honest. And I was like, I'm going to win this Kia.
It's not for you can't win it. It's for sale.
Well, it was the parking garage, so it wasn't even
Yeah, just keep
it
going.
was just someone's car.
I like it. Crawled in through the trash bag window.
So let's get a little history on Messalina as to why all of these rumors were made up about her.
Okay.
Are they rumors or are they real?
Well, that's for us to decide.
Okay.
Valeria Messalina was born in Rome on January 25th in 20 AD. She was the cousin of Emperor Nero, the second cousin of Emperor Caligula, and the great-grandniece of Emperor Augustus. Messalina's grandma on her mom's side was also the oldest daughter of Octavia and Mark Antony, which, by the way, if you've ever watched Rome, you'll remember the hilarious sex scene between Octavia and Mark Antony, where Octavia is the daughter of this chick that Mark Antony was fucking most of the time, but he got married to the daughter like out of a political convenience or whatever, and he's like, well, we are married, and she's like, ugh, and like gets in doggy, and it's just like, fine, and he just like spits on his dick and goes to town.
Is that is Mark Antony played by the guy from The Mummy or whatever?
No.
Rome?
No, that's Spartacus.
I think it's
Yeah.
Spartacus Blood and Sand. Yes.
Yeah.
Love that.
Different
Love
one.
that show.
Anyway,
That's a good show.
great sex scene in Rome, just because she's just like, ugh, fine. Her family, like most noble families in human history, was a big fan of cousin fucking.
Oh, yes.
Messalina was no different. In 38 AD, she married her cousin Claudius, who was 47 at the time.
How old was she?
I think 18.
Good get for him.
Yep.
Good get for Claudius.
He was not emperor and never planned to be.
It's a bad get for her.
Terrible kid.
Well, things worked out.
Yeah.
Kind of. In 41 AD, the Emperor Caligula, who was insane and also Claudius's nephew, was assassinated by a faction of Praetorian Guard members after he just announced to the Senate that he planned to leave Rome permanently and move to Alexandria in Egypt, where he hoped he would be worshipped as a living god.
So they killed him for that?
Well,
Homie just wanted to leave.
and take all the imperial power to Alexandria, which would make Rome
Useless.
Vassal.
just useless, whatever. Alexandria would basically become the new de facto capital and probably then the new real capital.
Yeah, because then none of the money's going to be going to Rome anymore. Yes, all the rich people are like, no. Be where it is.
They're like, yeah, you got to die. The assassination was led by Praetorian Guard member named Cassius Correa, whatever.
Cassius Clay, yes.
Yes.
Cassius was a high-ranking member of the Praetorian Guard, which was basically the Roman Secret Service slash FBI slash CIA. They protected the emperor and other important government people, and they were the Roman intelligence agency.
A little too much power for one group.
Yeah, maybe. And Caligula constantly made fun of Cassius by calling him a gay bitch.
Oh,
The guy in charge of his protection and the entire intelligence apparatus of the Roman Empire. Caligula just kept being like, you're gay.
dude. It's funny hearing how like Roman emperors get got.
Yeah.
For just like dumb shit where it's like you could have just been like normal. You would have been or
Just
like,
be normal.
yeah, just like don't do the like Caligula, don't
Just don't.
the debauchery, just dial it back like
Yeah,
half.
sounds like her whole family kind of sucks because you said she's related to Nero.
Nero and Caligula.
Yep.
Not great.
Two of the most insane emperors in Roman history.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let him burn.
So yeah, Cassius stabbed him a lot, and that was the end of Caligula. So after Caligula is assassinated, Claudius is declared emperor by the Praetorian Guard, and Messalina becomes empress.
And he was like, I don't want it.
Kind of. I didn't mean to have this.
Is there any thought that he conspired the whole thing?
No, not that I'm aware of. I didn't
Okay.
look too deeply into like that, but
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Once in power, the stories about Messalina get pretty negative. The historians Tacitus and Suetonius, they are the main ones who wrote about it, and they were pretty close to the story. They only wrote 70 years after she died.
Jesus.
Yeah. And they claim that Messalina was ruthless, predatory, and sexually insatiable. Tacitus, to back up his claims, he was like, look, I know what I'm talking about because that's what people told me.
Yeah.
The direct quote is, he said he was transmitting what was heard and written by my elders.
That's all history is
She sounds hot,
for
though.
antiquity.
She sounds super hot
She sounds very hot.
so far.
She's fucking sexually proud of herself. She owns her body. That is hot.
And ruthless? Okay.
You
got me
tinge
there.
of like
You got me there.
she's gonna control you. You like that, huh?
She's going to ruin my life.
Yeah.
She's gonna ruin your life,
Well,
man.
she did kind of control Claudius a little. Deceive Claudius, be the way to put it.
Oh, deceived him?
Yeah. And
Was he aware she was fucking around? I imagine not.
if she was doing the brothel stuff, I hope so, but probably not. Look, there was a lot of bad propaganda spread about Messalina, but it was not as if she was a great person. And a lot of this appears to be there appears to be
Confirmed?
truth to it.
Let's just say a baddie.
Let's just say she earned her propaganda.
I'm okay with that.
So the not a nice person part.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
That's the selling point for me.
Yeah,
Just
she's
she was
mean. You like
mean.
mean girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real B. She routinely targeted female members of Claudius's family because she was concerned about making sure her son Britannicus was the heir.
Yeah.
Was going to be the next emperor after Claudius died. Claudius, who, by the way, was 47 when they married.
Yeah. So
So-
definitely, there's a kid now.
Right.
There's time has passed.
She routinely targeted female members of Claudius's family. In the first year of Claudius's reign, she had Claudius's niece, Julius Livilla, who had just recently been returned from exile after Claudius took power. Right? Uncle Claudius gets some power. Hooray, I'm unexiled. Messalina had her re-exiled because she accused Julia of adultery with Seneca the Younger. Wasn't true. And then Claudius just, was like, you know what, re-exiling's not enough, and had her executed.
Oh my God. Oh, hey, you're free. No, you got to go back. Actually, we're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Yeah. Fun little chain of events for Julia there.
Not fun.
Another of Claudius's nieces, Julia Livia, was attacked by Messalina because she was afraid that her son Rubilius would rival Britannicus for being heir to
Some
the
of these
throne.
names are stupid.
They're all stupid. And they all have the same, 9 names a lot of times, too. A lot of Gnaeus Pompeius, a lot of Julius and Julia. It's fucking...
It's like George R.R. Martin. He just kind of came up with his select dozen names. And
That's how it
Changes the
worked in
letters.
history.
Yeah.
it was just like, yeah, I'm good.
Varys, Eris,
Uh,
Varys too.
what's the kid's name? Joffrey again. Just run back Joffrey.
That's how they did this, though.
Yeah.
I mean, think about the French. The last king of France, I think, was Louis the 18th. There are 18 of them. It's insane.
At a certain point, though,
St.
it's
Louis
tradition.
is like Louis the 11th or something like that. It's insane. Another, so Julia Livia, afraid that her kid was going to rival Britannicus. She accused Julia Livia of incest,
Of course.
which
But
was weird since they
they
were
were
all doing that.
Down
Yeah.
with that. Yeah.
But I
Wait,
think-
what level of incest? Like brother sister
No,
stuff?
I think brother and sister are fucking her own son
Yeah.
because cousin's not getting it done.
no.
No, cousin. No one's batting an eye at cousin.
Right, cousin's is applauded.
It's like good job, man.
And brother and sister doesn't count if you don't look. You just close your eyes.
Oh.
That's true.
I'm a
Back
only,
then, to
I'm an
them.
only child, so
Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
Unlucky.
I'm unlucky because I don't have a sibling to fuck.
No, you could take that however.
Yeah,
you want.
Rob's got a couple brothers.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So yeah, Claudius had her executed too. Messalina also had 2 senators murdered.
Ooh, she got government got?
She got everyone got.
Damn.
This bitch was killing everybody.
Nice.
There was nobody that was safe. Appius Silanus was married to Messalina's mom,
Mm-hmm.
but Messalina wanted a piece of that app for herself.
So she killed her.
Well, she was mad that she couldn't get it.
And her mom was?
She was mad that her mom was getting it and she wasn't.
Damn. She
So
does
she was
sound
like, if
insatiable.
my mom can have it and I can't, he's got to go.
Oh, I thought she was going to go.
Yeah, I thought her mom was going to go.
No, the mom suffers of almost worse indignity in a lot of ways.
Oh, being the mother of her?
Well, kind of, yeah. So Messalina and a freedman, which is basically a freed slave who was still a second-class citizen, because they were like, yeah, you're free, but ew, you were still a slave.
Gross.
Still stink.
Still smell pretty slavey.
Smell like the pits.
Yeah. They conspired to tell Claudius that, and this is how easy it was to get someone killed back then, by the way. They were like, hey, oh my God, you won't believe this. We both had the same dream that Silanus was going to murder you. So, like,
That's destiny.
Yeah.
yeah.
What?
Whoa, what do you think that means? I think it means he's going to murder you.
I'm so glad dreams don't work like that anymore.
They do.
Every dude in America would be murdered. Have you never had like your wife be like,
You cheated on me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had a dream you cheated on me.
They're still mad at you.
They're still mad for real.
You should have been like, yeah, me too.
I dreamed I cheated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mad. Wasn't real.
If your girlfriend or wife ever says, I had a dream you cheated on me, and you're like, yeah, just be like, yeah, I'm having that dream right now.
Oh, God.
Just
So weird.
escalate.
Look, if
yeah.
they're going to start a fight over nothing, it may at least make it over something.
Give it some weight.
Yeah, give the fight some merit.
It's good. Yeah, do that. Ruin your life. Have fun with that one.
Whatever.
There's worse things to argue over.
Of course there are. This is bullshit.
No, I'm just saying, have fun. Start the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live. 100%.
End the fight.
I will often just so shitty, but if my wife gets like really inane with a list of things we have to do for a day and I don't want to do any of it, I'll just be like, wait, what time did you want to do? What time did we need to go up to like the domain for you to go to stores? And she'd be like, 2. I said 2. And I'm like, oh, that was when I was going to kill myself.
Can't really pencil that in at 2.
Yeah.
I'll be dead.
I'm booked. Yeah.
No, I was going to fucking blow my brains out at 2.
Oh, man. That's good.
She doesn't like that joke.
I bet she fucking hates it. I know Courtney. I know she fucking hates it.
No, Courtney hands Rob the gun.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, babe.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Just spins the fucking barrel. There you go.
She's like, I'll pull the trigger for you.
Something tells me you're going to flake again.
Robbie Fox, total flake.
That's the only way to do it. If she goes out and buys a gun and hands it to me, I'll never do that again. I'll be like,
No,
you won.
because you have to kill yourself.
Yeah, well, I'll be like, you win. You win.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun.
I just told her how to end that joke, but she doesn't listen
She'll
to the
listen.
podcast,
If
so
she only knew.
she only
There's
knew.
a clear-cut solution here.
So that worked, and Claudius had him killed.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that worked immediately.
Wow. You guys have the same dream?
Yeah, I can't fuck with that.
Well,
Woo.
sleep is the cousin of death.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
I
Nelson.
guess. So Death shows up in Sleep a lot
Mhm.
and is like, whoa.
Should have kept his eyes wide open.
Fair enough. The other one, Asiaticus, whatever, was super rich, and that pissed off Messalina.
Damn you and your fortune.
No, I agree with that.
Yep.
Anybody that has any type of wealth or success, that should be me.
And you should kill them.
That's healthy. It's called ambition.
Right. Never stop being hungry.
Yeah.
And when you're hungry, you got to eat. And you should eat the people above you in the food chain.
Eat the rich and become the rich.
Yes.
Yes.
That is the part of Eat the Rich they don't tell you.
It's a never-ending cycle.
Yeah.
Eventually, you eat your way all the way.
Because
to the
you
top.
are what you eat, right?
Right. Hey.
Guys, we're getting philosophical in here.
That's another T-shirt. You are what you eat. Eat the rich.
Eat the rich. Become the problem.
Become ungovernable.
So one of the reasons Messalina didn't like him is because he owned the gardens of Lucullus, which Messalina wanted for herself. It was like a gorgeous estate. She was jealous of his mansion.
Sucked.
But mostly he was also fucking her rival, Poppaea Sabina the Elder. And why were they rivals?
Yeah, why were they rivals? I was just about to ask that.
Well, they were both trying to fuck the most famous actor in Rome,
Oh.
Meanest.
Menester.
It's a hot name.
Barely know her.
Yeah.
Menester's not a good stage name.
Menester the Molester is right there for the taking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as somebody's last name is Regester. I've dealt with that
wow,
for
I never thought
quite a
about that.
bit now, yeah.
Yeah, well, you are what you rhyme with.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Goldman the old man. Jake the flake.
You'll be flake old man. So you're just old
Old
and
flake.
flaky.
Okay.
That's not totally. You have an old soul. And,
Throb Cox over here, am I right?
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm throbbing guy, and he's man molester.
Throb Cox and man molester. Oh man, mine's so lame.
Yeah, me and Rob could probably like do a Kind of like a buddy cop movie.
Yeah. Throb cocks.
Buddy porno. Yeah.
Yeah, it's buddy porno.
Yeah.
And by that, it's just we're having sex on camera.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like,
All gay pornos are just buddy
Well,
pornos.
most people I have sex with they're usually buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, there was a gay bar in Kansas City that I drove by one
way
time.
to open. Like,
Called-
what a seg.
It was called Buddies.
Oh, that's great.
And it was just the sign was just 2 hands shaking.
I love that.
I do too.
That's a really good gay bar
That's a
name.
fucking great gay bar name.
Yeah.
Fucking incredible. There's one in Austin that I love because it's so aggressive.
Which one?
The Iron Bear.
Oh, yeah. There's that one.
It does sound like a white supremacist gay bar, like a lot of bikers with questionable
And it is.
Confederate flag affinity. Well,
Yeah. It's just like real rough.
yeah. It's not though.
No, it's fine.
Allegedly, they have great wings
Really?
Yeah, that's why Rob goes there every Wednesday.
for the
Never
for
been
the
to
meat and the
Ironburg.
bones for sure.
I've only been to Rain and Oil Can Harry's. Larry's?
Is it Oil Can Harry's gay bar?
Yeah. It's right there.
I don't remember.
It's in the thick of it.
It doesn't sound like one.
It doesn't?
Oil Can Harry's, unless that's a sex act that I just don't know about.
Oh, so an oil can is
Urban Dictionary. No, yeah, it's a gay bar.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they're
different shades of oil on their lips.
Whoever's got the greasiest member.
You don't need to play a game. Those guys do it right. They all just have fun. Really.
It's not even in the dark.
Yeah. So Sabina was originally the one fucking Meanest, but then Messalina, I guess you could say, locked him down. Maybe literally locked him down,
Right.
like in a literal sense.
Yeah.
In a cell.
Locked him down.
Sorry, I looked up Oil Can Harry while we were talking.
That's fine. Yeah, by lockdown, I don't not mean that she raped him.
But she made sure she was there first.
She raped him.
She raped him, yeah.
She raped Meanest in a way. Messalina, she had Meanest come, and she was a fan, or like he was very popular in the royal court.
Sure.
Right, performing all this stuff somewhere, an actor, a jester, that type of thing. I'll put on shows for the royal court.
Yeah,
blah,
and
blah, blah.
actors were kind of like clowns still, right? It wasn't like a
They
highly
were low class.
Yeah, they were like highly
Unless you got really famous, I think.
like this guy.
Yeah.
You had to be like the best.
And I think he might have been handsome or something. He had to be. Or maybe Messalina was just like, attention. He gets it. I like attention.
I think that might be a thing too. Going off of what I've heard so far, it's more so about the me. It's like, ooh, how can it? This person's really getting a lot of attention. Like you're saying, I want to follow it. It's like a moth to a flame.
Right, yeah.
It's a ladder of bones.
A ladder of boners.
Pit of Limbs. By the way, Pit of Limbs is a track by a metal band.
I'm sure it is.
I looked it up.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Everything is. I'm sure
Everything.
Ladder Bones is.
Ladder
too.
Bones has to be. So Messalina allegedly told Claudius when she and Meanest were hanging out together, she said, I don't know how Claudius did not see this coming, but she was like, Claudius, you're the emperor. Tell Meanest that he, under command of the emperor, must do whatever I desire. And Claudius was just like, oh, you're going to have him do any funny joke you want? Whatever. Yes, I command you to do whatever she says. And then he left.
Oh,
and as
and it
soon
was
as he left, she was like, fuck me. Fuck me right now. Fuck me.
That's crazy. Is this true? Or is this still hearsay?
I don't know.
It's a million years ago.
Choose your own adventure. Who cares?
Yeah. Believe what you want to believe. But this
She's a
stuff.
bad bitch. I'm
She's
into
savage.
it. I'm into it.
But
Yeah.
this was not written in a way like this is less scandalous than a whore off
Oh, for
or
sure.
moonlighting at a brothel. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
This is more like if it is a lie, it's a grounded lie,
Sure.
right?
Yeah, this is abuse of power.
It's a political play.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
a play. Yeah.
So
It's
it
something that
makes it makes sense.
Yeah, it's
Right.
something that no one would be like shocked by either.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Having
not just a run-off horror story.
Yeah, right.
Like literally, it's not moonlighting at brothels because you just can't get enough.
Yeah, that's completely that's a debasing
This is a
story.
believable abuse of power.
Yeah, this is like, oh, she debases herself for fun because she likes it versus she can make anyone fuck her.
And takes what she wants.
Yeah. It's very different power.
She's a girl boss.
She's not a girl boss.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
Yeah.
So in 46 AD, Messalina convinced Claudius to arrest Sabina's husband, Asiaticus, on charges that he failed to maintain discipline with his soldiers, that he committed adultery against Sabina, and that he gay.
Ooh.
I'm imagining the last charge was the problem.
Yeah, it was a real...
definitely the knife in the back.
Yeah, that was what really did it. So Claudius had him killed.
Classic Claudius.
This one pissed off the
Homophobic.
Senate a lot.
Really?
Claudius being homophobic.
That's the weird thing, is that these dudes were
They all
fucking other
fucked
dudes
each other.
all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
But I wonder if they were just like... So, I wrote he gay, but it was like homosexual relationship. And I'm wondering if like Rome was the type of thing where it's like, I mean, yeah, you can fuck a guy.
But like, don't keep it in
Like,
private.
It's
Yeah.
you got to be...
Don't publicly embarrass your wife.
Like, you can be like prison gay or just like get your nut or whatever. But
Bathhouse
like, you
gay.
can't...
Don't fall in love.
Right. You
Yeah.
can't love them.
That's weird. Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's gay sex is
You're
pure.
just buddies,
Yeah,
all right?
you're just buddies, man.
Yeah. Don't be in love.
yeah,
that's-
fuck that guy like a man.
Without love.
I mean, yeah, pretty
Angry.
much. So I don't know.
Aggressive.
That could be a whole fucking episode, but that's the vibe I
Yeah.
get from what I read. That did not, despite the Senate being pissed off and now fully fucking hating Messalina and not really being too fond of the emperor, that didn't stop Messalina. She continued to bully her rival, the widowed Sabina. She was like, I'm not done with you. Fuck you.
I'm just getting started.
Pretty much.
She sounded bored.
I'm sure she was constantly bored. What does she have to do?
Yeah. No, I guarantee you it's just like Real Housewives of fucking Rome shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is.
Yeah.
I mean, and this stuff actually pops up a lot in the show Rome, to the point where this reminded me of a storyline in Rome across like the 2 seasons.
Damn.
And anyway, Messalina was like, I'm not done with you, Sabina. And she just kept bullying her until finally Sabina killed herself.
Yeah, I was just about to say, does Sabina fucking kill
Yeah,
herself?
Sabina killed herself.
Oh my God.
Actually kill herself or
No, she killed herself.
Okay.
Yeah.
How ruthless was it? Like, I want to know what she did to make her fucking kill
I
herself.
think the normal way is to slit your throat.
No, I'm saying like what she did.
What was
to
the
make her,
final
like,
straw?
Yeah, like because she already fucked this actor, but there's got to be a lot between that and
And had her husband killed.
oh, that'll do it. Yeah, but then there was something else that pushed it over because
had
like,
to be a third
Kept
strike.
prodding, yeah, until...
it's like, oh, where's your husband? Ooh,
Ooh. He's dead because I did it.
ooh,
Yeah.
and I fucked that actor.
Yeah. Miss Monester much?
I didn't miss.
Messalina, though, a lot of this, not all of it, but a lot of it had to do, again, with Britannicus, her son, and making sure he was the heir. Messalina was maybe most worried about the niece of Claudius she was never quite able to kill. This, again, was over succession. Agrippina the Younger had a son, Lucius Domitius. I'm not going to say the last word. Anyway, Lucius was better known to history as the Emperor Nero.
Oh no. So that's the cousin relation there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Messalina attempted to tie Agrippina to the crimes of Statilius Taurus, who was basically accused of witchcraft.
I felt like that shit flew back then too.
Paganism, witchcraft. It kind of
They-
got combined.
they
You know what I
kinda-
mean?
Pick and choose
Yeah.
what they were doing.
Yeah,
Sure.
pretty much. So
Because
this was
you can do it here, can't do it here.
Yeah. Makes sense.
this was so damaging to his reputation that he killed himself.
she bullies people to killing themselves. She's like that girl that's like, get back in the truck. Just get back in the truck, man.
Do
you know what I'm talking about?
I'm starting
No,
to ask
what?
questions.
The girl that
I don't know if they killed
oh
themselves.
man, wow. There's a whole documentary about it. This kid was gonna kill himself, and he was dating this girl.
Right. It's pretty famous. It's a
Yeah, he
famous
doesn't
show.
know
Oh
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking-
yeah. No,
yeah,
I know that
yeah.
story.
Yeah.
I didn't know the Get Back in Truck Part, but I know that she was just
Oh,
like
she told him to get back in the truck. She told him.
to like do it.
She's like, do it.
Yeah, do it, pussy.
Oh, is that how he killed himself?
He asphyxiated in a
Car
truck.
exhaust?
Car exhaust. Yeah.
Okay.
Ruthless.
Yeah.
God, dude.
There's got to be a brief moment of, enjoyment.
For the
What, when you're
person in the car.
lightheaded?
Yeah.
You're just
From
like,
the gas,
you're
yeah.
just like a little high.
Running out of oxygen's not the worst way to go.
But the
Breathing
gas,
water is terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's awful.
Yeah. But I don't think the gas. I think the gas is a pretty peaceful way to kill yourself. Fuck. Don't do this, please. But yeah, you fall asleep.
No, do it, bitch. You listening right now?
No, this is in the Patreon. You can't make those jokes.
I know.
Pretty fitting. That's
Don't
how
do
we're
it.
killing the planet.
Oh
Might
shit!
as well kill ourselves that way too.
What are you talking
We're
about?
already killing ourselves that way.
Slowly doing it. Yeah.
They're
This is-
plant-based. What are you talking about?
It's plant-based fuel. I agree.
The problem is the fuel itself. The problem is people.
Yeah.
That's what they don't want you to know.
Plant-based fuel doesn't kill people.
People kill people.
People kill people.
The Earth would be fine without us.
I know. That's why it doesn't matter.
The New York Times just did a story on a guy.
I think we
who's
should
like,
war
all-
against-
humans should go extinct, but he was like, but slowly and peacefully.
So your argument is don't change at all?
I guess he's like sterilize everyone.
Oh, just stop procreating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Which, by the way, it would stop being peaceful after a while.
yeah.
After you stopped having who's working the nursing home, asshole?
Yeah.
For the last fucking generation.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, we won. Okay?
That's the
Rest
thing.
of the Earth, sorry, we won.
I'm sorry, what did hundreds of thousands of years of evolution do?
Us.
Make us, and we finally get to the fucking zenith of all of the rest of the animals, and they're like, no more.
Peak species right here.
Yeah. The most apex predator.
We get to use all the resources we want because we won.
We have literally reached a point where the Earth, we don't adapt to the Earth, we adapt the Earth to us. That's incredible.
Yeah.
No other animal did it.
We need to fly a flag on the moon so that the Earth can see it that says, come and take it.
What?
Come and take it
It
back.
won't. It
Yeah.
won't.
Yeah. And it's just, I don't know, all of its resources. Or just Earth. Come and take it back.
Yeah, you can't.
At Earth, yeah. Can't do it. Messalina was unable to kill Agrippina, but she did get her exiled twice.
Ooh, okay.
Messalina had been worried about Agrippina and Nero.
Exile sounds fun, though. It's a vacation.
It's not.
Isn't
Sometimes it is for the rich.
it just like a island they normally send them to, or
You get sent to different places, but you never really know. You're kind of being held hostage, I think, in the place you're at.
oh, you can't like leave. Like you can't. Well, I mean, you can't like.
It's like house arrest.
You're
It's
in
like
a house
city
on-
arrest. Almost, you know what I mean? Like,
Someone's always watching you.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah,
You
yeah.
got a parole
You
officer.
have a
I think so.
ankle bracelet.
Yeah. So Messalina was worried about Agrippina and Lucius, a.k.a. Nero, because in 48 A.D., at some games that were being thrown, Nero and Agrippina got more applause than Messalina and Britannicus did from the plebs.
And they took that personally.
She took that real fucking personally.
They cheer for the same teams? Were they both like for the blues or the greens?
I don't know if this was a chariot race or not, or if it was just gladiatorial or Olympic or whatever.
They're cheering for the Cowboys.
Go Whites.
Team White, always.
Go Whites.
This worried Messalina so much that she sent assassins to kill the child, Nero / Lucius, which would have probably maybe been for the best.
Actually, I was about to say that's like broken clock. Right, once in a while.
Yep.
Yeah, it's right,
Yep.
yeah. That was a good. That would have been
Should
a good
he have
get.
died? Yes, for the reasons she felt. No.
He hadn't done those things yet.
Yeah.
Now, how was a child with such a kind of power-thirsty mother?
You know, I didn't read much about Britannicus.
I bet he's a shithead, no?
Well, I mean,
But they all are.
let me see if I can find. Okay, how long did
If your mom's going to
Britannicus-
ride this hard, you're probably going to be a bat. Like, she spoils you.
Oh, 100%.
He's got a lot of stepdads.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes in and out of the apartment.
Yeah.
Well, he died at the age of 13, so
Not a long one.
yeah. I'll get into that. I didn't even read that, but yeah, he basically we'll get into it. So Messalina wanted to have Nero killed, Lucius Nero killed.
That's bold.
So
Very bold.
several grown men who were paid killers went into Nero's room, the child's room, while he was sleeping. And they were about to strangle him to death. But what they thought was a snake slithered out from under his bed and they ran away.
God, but they didn't take that as a sign of anything. But two people have a dream, they kill someone.
Right.
But
Yeah,
a snake comes out
from under a child's
bed.
bed who could be the heir to Rome one day, and you're like, huh?
They all fucking ran off. Turned out to not be a snake. It turned out to be like a snake skin that Nero had.
Even weird. Why did he
As
have
a
a snake
kid.
skin?
Like a trophy or whatever. Like a piece of decorative thing. It didn't sound that
It'd be
abnormal.
cooler if it was a snake, because he was the one that crucified all the Christians, right?
He executed a lot of Christians. I don't know
So
if he crucified
I think he
them.
crucified him. So it could just be Satan coming out from under the bed.
Yeah. It's like, leave.
Yeah. Here's my thing that I didn't understand is that
Was he a
if
fucking?
you see a snake here, if we walked outside and we saw a snake, our first thought would be, oh, fuck, is that a rattlesnake? Like a big enough snake. We'd be like, oh, fuck, is that a rattlesnake?
That's honestly, anytime I see it, since I've moved here, rattlesnakes are like, if I see in Florida, if you see a snake, it's really not a big deal.
Yeah.
Unless it's in the water. Here, I'm like, fuck, all right. And then I'm fine.
The more colorful it is, the more worried I get.
Yeah, for sure.
Rattlesnakes, you can hear them for the most part.
They don't necessarily rattle until you get up on them.
Get close.
Yeah.
Dude, at my old house, the people across the street from us, there was a rattlesnake in their front yard and a dog bit their fucking dog in the face.
Did it kill their dog?
No, it survived.
That's awesome.
But then it ran off. And like that, we lived in a suburb.
Yeah. No, they're around.
Yeah, they're all around. They're fucking around.
There's scorpions too everywhere.
Yep.
There are a lot of. You know what's funny? I've seen like 2 scorpions since I've been here. I don't see them.
My dog's been playing with one in my house once.
Really?
Mine too. Jack did that.
Yeah.
At the old house. We haven't found any in the new house. We thought there would be like a real scorpion situation.
Oh, they'll come out.
They probably.
They always find their way.
But
in
I
the
killed
walls.
one in the old house.
Yeah, one of those guys. They're like this big.
It was like this big.
Oh, it was bigger.
It was a big boy.
Mm.
And Jack was just shoving his face in it. I mean, like, what are you?
Yeah.
Me and my roommate
Awesome.
Maddie, who was in the army, we actually used to capture the scorpions that were in our apartment. We'd make them fight.
That's
Did
awesome.
you actually? Because they do that in the army in Iraq and shit. They used to in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Yeah, we just relived the scene from Jarhead.
It's pretty sick, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, we have rattlesnakes, scorpions, and tarantulas here.
Tarantulas are fine, though.
They're not poisonous.
They don't
or
fuck
they don't
with you.
bite.
They're not poisonous, and they eat scorpions.
But they're creepy.
They're creepy.
They're
I
creepy,
hate-
but
I
if you
hate
see a
spiders.
tarantula on your property, let that bitch eat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm not going near it to kill it. So
You're fine.
Also, you shouldn't because they shoot spines and stuff.
Their spines are like a little. They will not feel good.
No,
They won't.
it stings.
Yeah, but they won't like put you in any danger.
No, it's like a stinging nettle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like gonna kill you or anything.
But yeah, the scorpion
doesn't feel good.
situation is not ideal. But yeah, they saw the snake. But here's my point though: is that what poisonous snake is there in fucking Italy?
I'm sure there's one.
I don't think there's any.
There's probably a few.
Look it up.
I'm sure there's a few.
There's certainly not.
I mean, we know there's no snakes in Ireland, but
Yeah, but thanks to St. Patrick,
because of St. Patrick.
that island used
There's
to be.
for sure poisonous snakes because that's how allegedly Ragnar dies, is in a pit of snakes in England. So on that
There's
continent,
4 species of vipers.
yeah, there's
that are
plenty. There's
poisonous.
plenty of poisonous snakes in Europe.
in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, news to me. Fair enough. Messalina also had the Roman consul Marcus Vinicius poisoned for the political reason of he refused to fuck her.
Jesus.
So
Just once or like again?
I think first time he was like, you have a bad reputation, and I'm not talking about the whore off. That's cool. That sounds awesome.
You're just really mean.
Yeah, you seem like a huge bitch.
And also, if I have sex with you, then I'm probably going to get tied into something.
Right.
I'd rather sit this out. And
Well,
then
you're
just be
gonna
like,
die.
well, you're going to die now. Well, fuck.
Well,
What I
can-
wanted to avoid.
Can I change my mind? No, too late.
Yeah. Well, damned if you do.
Damned
Damned if you don't do her.
That's why if anyone's ever like, hey, you should just do it.
Yeah, every woman that's like, have sex with me or I'll kill you, I have sex with.
You should just do it.
That's fair. I don't blame you.
That's a hard and fast rule I live by.
If you threaten to kill Dan or Jester, he'll have sex with you.
It is wrong and illegal to do that, but
So be it.
yeah. It's the way he plays the game.
I knew the risk.
That's a tomorrow problem.
That's a tomorrow day problem, yes.
Yeah, not a today problem. Today problem is living.
Yeah, that's right.
Finally, though, Messalina really crossed the line.
Oh, she hasn't already.
Finally, huh?
Yeah. She had, so freedmen, essentially, they ran everything, especially in the palace. They were, the best way to put it, so free, just because you were a freed slave doesn't mean you're some dumb. They actually got highly educated. A lot, not all of them, but like quite a few of them got like highly educated, and I guess you could even say like wealthy. Like a lot of them could make money and stuff like that. It was just they were still like second class.
Because they know the hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of
They know what it takes to make that money, that paper, how
You're
to
not wrong.
stack it.
I mean, imagine you busting your ass as a slave forever, and then they're finally like, hey, man, we'll start paying you for it now.
right.
They're like,
They could acquire quite a bit of wealth. They
Yeah.
got very educated.
You have that work experience.
I'm just saying, like,
we
gonna
know you're a
out-hustle.
hard worker.
You know how efficient things are going to be. Like, you're actually going to know how to run a business back then because you have the experience. You worked your way
were
up.
a business.
You were,
You were inventory. Like, you fucking get it.
Yeah.
you're not a businessman. You're a business.
Man.
You know who knows how computers work the best? Computers,
Oh, for sure.
right?
Yeah,
Computer knows what a computer's made out of.
definitely. So freedmen were kind of like the electricity of Rome.
Yes.
The AI of their time.
Well, I mean, they could acquire with them, but they were very educated. From what my light reading, this is softcore history, obviously. They seem to take up quite a bit of bureaucratic positions. They were the bureaucracy in a lot of ways.
Clerks, things like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were yes.
yeah.
They did those jobs.
Right.
And they also
A lot of red tape.
the less educated of them, I guess, that weren't good enough to be bureaucrats and clerks, they still did things like they ran the palace. You know what I mean? The day to day and
Yeah.
type of shit.
For sure.
So this is where Messalina really fucked up. The freedmen were her biggest allies. The reason she got away with all of her shit and stuff like that. You remember she conspired with a freedman to get one of the motherfuckers killed, one of the senators killed.
Biggest ally because she fucked every single one.
Well, not wrong. She had the freedman Polybius killed
Why?
because she got bored of fucking him.
That's pretty evil.
And this pissed off all the other freedmen.
Do you think he got clingy? And this is
had
the
to.
mean story.
Maybe dick game just wasn't on point.
Right. Sometimes, what'd you say in the other podcast? The best ability?
It's
availability.
availability. Yeah.
But sometimes,
But also, you gotta show up for her.
well, unless
You gotta be on top of your game.
your availability could become a less valuable trait when others are also available.
Yes.
And that's sort of what happened.
And
She
you're
got tired of fucking him because better dick showed up.
right.
But he was still around and maybe he did get clingy.
Yeah.
She was like, this is awkward. I'll just kill him.
Yeah. Then I won't have to break up with him.
Mm-hmm.
He was getting lazy, just kind of laying on his back. You always got to bring it, boys.
You do.
Girls have a lot of options, especially these days. You're not competing against, back then you probably compete against like one or two people. Nowadays, 25, 30 guys.
It's the internet, dude.
You don't know?
Could be a
Welcome.
million.
So her new boyfriend, so to speak, was the Senator Gaius Silius. Gaius Silius. She had actually convinced Silius to divorce his wife a year earlier
Okay.
so that they could be together. He was youngish and ambitious, and her husband the emperor was getting old, not giving that good dick. So she became obsessed with Gaius Silius. She wanted him. She loved his ambition. He was young and probably handsome.
Loved this penis.
All that stuff. She was so obsessed with him that the main reason she never was able to kill Agrippina or Nero was because she just kind of like forgot about them because she was so down, loving fucking this guy. So
She was
much.
getting dickmatized.
So wait, that was actually good. Like, it was finally someone compatible enough to distract her and, like, keep her from being evil.
Well,
Fucked her so good.
well.
She gets distracted.
Fucked her good. Quote. Like,
Yeah.
from evil to
Yeah,
good.
fucked her
good,
It sounds like Rob's going to ruin this for me.
He didn't fuck her good. He fucked her well.
Oh, damn it.
Didn't fuck her good. In 48 AD, Claudius left Rome on a little business trip. So when he left, Messalina decided to marry the Senator Gaius Silius.
How's that allowed?
It's not,
Oh, no.
but anything's allowed if you're plotting to kill the emperor and
Oh.
make Gaius Silius the new emperor.
So all that shit she did for Britannica to make him the heir, out the window completely.
No, this is the new play to make Britannicus the heir.
Oh, gotcha.
We still have time. He's
This
still a
is-
boy.
This, she believed, would guarantee Britannicus' succession to
Even
the
though
throne.
it's not his kid.
Because I don't know if he didn't have any kids or not, but he was like, yeah, I divorced my wife. I will adopt Britannicus and make him the heir.
you
No
know,
questions asked.
Classic pillow talk.
Kinda.
Nothing sexier than total coup.
Is that pillow talk or is that pre-fuck talk? Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, whatever you want.
Actually,
No,
that's
it's post nut.
I think it's both.
definitely-
It's
gotta
not
be-
it's not post nut clarity, but it's post nut
I
conversation.
think it envelops the act when you're talking about overthrowing the government, murdering your husband.
Yeah.
So that's the foreplay.
I guess, yeah. I mean, we don't have to.
Then you do it, and then when you're actually talking to her, you're like, "This bitch is insane." When you have that post nut clarity,
Then you get into details.
She can
gonna-
tell her friends.
she's gonna repeat it
He said he loved me.
to the next guy she's
But that's
with.
fine because her friends all die of suicide because she relentlessly bullies them.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's okay.
She don't really have friends.
She has people she hasn't killed yet.
Yeah.
Those are friends.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
they're not suicides. Very
Oh, we found the man bound up in the river with a bag over his head.
Yeah,
Clearly suicide. Yeah.
very Kevin Spacey like suicides.
Shit, dude. Do a whole episode on those in 20 years.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Other historians have speculated that Silius convinced Messalina that Claudius's overthrow was inevitable and that her best hopes lay in marrying him. Tacitus said that Messalina hesitated, but ultimately decided to marry him because she coveted the name of wife. Whatever that means, might just mean coveted the name of emperor. I tend to believe the heir to the throne shit.
Yeah.
Because that seems to be her motivation. But Narcissus, a freedman who was pissed about Polybius's death,
His name's Narcissist.
Narcissus.
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 Yeah.
But that's where the term comes from.
Checks out, yeah.
Not after this guy specifically, but they're reusing it.
Yeah, it's a name that's common.
Yeah. He snitched and told Claudius, who rushed back to Rome. Messalina heard about all this and met her husband on the road to Rome with her kids.
Oh, no.
You can't kill me. Look at our baby.
Yeah, so she's kind of manipulative.
I'm sorry that I tried to kill you, but our baby.
Yeah.
Babies.
Then the baby kills the dad. The baby then fucks the mom. Oedipus.
That baby's name was Oedipus.
Yeah. And that's the story of it. It was all real. The leading Vestal Virgin came out ahead of Messalina's party to plead to Claudius to not rush to, condemn Messalina to death or whatever. He then visited the home of Silius to kind of get more deets. And he immediately found many of his family heirlooms.
At the dude's house?
Yeah.
That's like you show up to, like, oh, you think this guy's banging your girl. You show up, he's playing your Xbox.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? That's
Fucking-
my campaign.
Yeah. Dude, what? There's what? Yeah.
He's like, what's your problem, dude? He's like, you're playing my Xbox. You can play. Just sit next to me, man.
You just,
You got dibs,
I don't
dude.
know, man. You're playing a lot of my boxes today.
Nice.
X and otherwise.
I don't know why you're so mad.
You need to chill. I think that you're the problem, bro.
You can have downs. Just let me get my turn in.
What is Downs again?
That's where you get next.
That's actually the best part of that Vince Vaughn movie with Jennifer Aniston, The Breakup, is when he's just playing Grand Theft Auto
With her date.
with her date.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's actually a decent movie.
It was fine. I didn't hate it. It was less laugh out loud funny than I thought it was gonna be.
It was a little darker than I thought it was going to be, actually.
Yeah.
It's a pretty rough one.
It's actually realistic. Yeah.
It is.
It is. That's why it's good.
But people saw that like it was marketed as another Wedding Crashers.
Oh, it was so not.
Yeah.
No, I went with my dad and my stepmom. I was like 14 or 15. We thought it was going to be like Wedding Crashers. Everyone was kind of bummed out after it.
Yeah.
But it's funny. In retrospect, it is very funny. But
Actually, I think they were playing Madden or like a football game.
I think it was Madden or FIFA.
It was one of the sports games, and he's like, "Oh yeah, maybe after the game."
Yeah.
Ready to go? No.
But it was marketed like it was like
yeah, it was gonna be another
wacky comedy.
frat pack.
Yep.
Yeah. Movie.
The frat pack.
Well, Favreau's in it, right?
Favreau's
For like
in
a brief moment.
Mm-hmm. So is Bateman.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he saw all his shit, all his family heirlooms at Silius's house, and was like, all right, this seems like I know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Messalina attempted to gain access to her husband in the palace, but she was turned away by Narcissus and shut down by all the other freedmen who just started yelling all the shit she did at her until she left. Because they were there for all of it.
It's like, we know what you did.
Yeah, we were your boys. We were your BFFs. We saw every fucking thing you did. We know everyone you killed, everyone you fucked. That's so many people.
And then you killed our boy.
Yeah.
Because you were bored?
Of fucking them?
Yeah.
So, despite the mountain of evidence against her, Claudius was old, I don't know, started to feel bad. He wanted to talk to his wife.
And again, these are the clerks, the people that take the minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have all the detailed notes.
They have everything. They have all the information. Nobody knows more than these fucking people.
But obviously not as good of evidence as a dream.
No. No one's got that good. You need two people for that.
Yeah. She should have been like, I'm sorry, babe, but I had this dream where if we weren't together,
All the freemen are planning to overthrow you.
Yeah, but she needs another freedman to corroborate that with their dream. That's the problem.
she can get one. Fuck them into saying it.
Yeah, you can make a super freeman.
No, but they're already like, no.
Get one.
A free
You can pick
freeman.
off one.
One's crossing, one's going to scab it out.
Yep.
Just, yeah,
One will
cross the line.
scab.
Yeah.
100%.
Always will.
For that pussy.
They got
That's
that-
not even a freedman thing. That's just a guy thing.
That's 100% a man thing. That's
Yeah.
all it is. So Claudius, he wanted to talk to his wife, get the story from her. I don't know, maybe he felt bad. He could tell if she was being honest or not. But Narcissus was like, no, this guy's a pussy. He's gonna get soft. We got to get this done. So he went to the Praetorian Guard and was like, hey, yeah, the Emperor sent me, and he was like, you should go execute Messalina. I'm done with it. And the Praetorian Guard was like, well, if you say so, that checks out.
No double checking.
Yeah, no.
It's like, well,
You want me to send somebody to double? That's a big order. It's like, yeah, no, he said it.
I mean,
coach, dude, he wants it.
why
all
would
right.
somebody lie?
Right.
Yeah, lying must have been pretty new, like still pretty highly hated.
It was actually just that Ricky Gervais movie.
The invention of lying.
Right.
Yeah, no, but like there must have been like a lot of like if you got found out on that shit, you were done.
Oh, if you got found out about lying, you had to be monstrously fucked.
yeah.
I assume.
If this shit works, the dream stuff, like, come on.
Well, you can't prove that lie, right?
I guess you can't. Oof.
Why would you ever tell the truth in that era?
No.
Unless it was like easily provable.
That's actually how you take over the world. It's just lying.
fucking literally.
I mean, that's literally how you do it. Yeah.
like, oh, I had a dream that
I should
he's
be
a
king.
dick too. Yeah. Okay, we'll kill him. And then you're just like, oh, great, cool. That was really exciting. I'm gonna take a nap.
No, dude. Yeah.
And
you
then you just
go
get
back
back
in time with your little phone. Save.
Yeah, they'll kill you.
I know.
No. You don't get it. You save boob videos on it, and you're like, wait, look.
Yeah. I know you want to
Whoa.
behead me, but if the sword touches my skin, the whole room will explode.
Yeah, I had a dream about that.
So did. No, you need to corroborate.
Yeah,
with
you're
the
like,
dream.
oh my god, I had that dream too.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Both of us. We need a.
You need one corroborator.
You need a buddy.
Yep.
Yeah.
You need a lie buddy.
Yeah.
That's the key. Don't lie alone.
Yeah. You gotta lie with a friend.
And
Never lie
accountability, buddy.
Wait, that's another T-shirt. Never lie alone.
Never lie alone.
Always lie with a friend.
Well, in multiple ways, she lies with somebody
Yes.
all the time.
She's never lying alone.
And in multiple ways, you should always lie with your buddies.
So the Praetorian Guards
Kiss him.
The key. Praetorian Guard, sorry. God.
All good, just taking a sip. So the Praetorian Guard arrived to the place where Messalina was taking refuge. You may have heard of it. The Gardens of Lucullus that she took from that senator.
Oh, the one, yeah.
The senator she murdered. They were now hers.
Of course.
That's what
where-
happens.
That's where she was taking refuge and just waiting things out.
She's in like High Garden.
Yeah, pretty much.
And who was there? Who was she there taking refuge with? Her mom,
Oh, her mom's still around.
whose husband she had murdered for the crime of not fucking her.
It sometimes be your own
For being a
tweets.
good husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally.
She wanted to fuck her stepdad?
No, her dad.
Was that her-
Messalina, that was her stepdad. I think.
Oh.
It was her
Yeah.
stepdad. Yeah, I feel like it would have been a lot more clear that it
Yeah.
was her father if it was her father.
Although I don't rule anything out, to be honest. The Praetorian Guard was like, okay, we're here to kill you, but you're a noble woman. So we'll give you the honorable option of killing yourself, like all those people who you made kill themselves
Seppuku.
dead.
Yeah.
So, it's what honorable, noble people do. They kill themselves. That's not just like a Japanese thing.
So
like
wait, that was they really just cut their own throats? That's
Yeah.
how they cut. Ooh, that's a brutal one.
Or stab in the heart. One of those.
That's worse.
That's much worse, yeah.
I don't want to meet that fate, either of those fates, the rest of my life. Like that, I don't want that. I don't want my story to end like that.
Oh, weird. Same.
It's deep, bro.
I'll get shot, but I don't want to get stabbed.
Oh, you just don't want to be stabbed, period?
Yeah.
Yeah, still, I
That-
agree with you.
It seems awful.
Yeah, sounds like the worst.
Throat slit and watching yourself bleed out.
No, I bet it's chill.
I think if you get cut, so there's another scene in Rome where a general's like killing himself, but he's having like a subordinate do it. Like he wants to die, but he has a subordinate do it, and he goes, "Cut deep, boy." So I think you get it in there good. You're not really watching anything.
Your final moments on Earth, though, you're watching yourself bleed out like a bitch,
Not if you chose to do it. You bleed out like a boss.
like a girl boss.
Would that be better or worse than the wrist?
I feel like the wrist would be the most painless.
You can do the wrist, and then you just kind of sit in the bathtub until you bleed out.
Turn the water. We really shouldn't be giving away the processes.
Like
Why?
they've all got Google.
Actually, yeah, anyone can figure that out.
Toaster.
Actually, a lot of... Wait, I really shouldn't say this one.
That's how Aaron Carter did it, I think.
A toaster? Or
On a
did
toaster.
he OD in the bathtub?
He OD'd on toasters.
Too many Pop-Tarts, man.
Yeah.
Brave little toaster.
It's really fucked up jokes.
We should actually just do a Brave Little Toaster reboot, but it's the toaster just keeps getting passed on from suicide to suicide.
No, it's like...
He doesn't want to
no,
do it, but
the
they-
toaster...
But he knows they want it so bad.
It's
that
like,
he's
be
"I'll
brave."
do it."
The
Yeah.
toaster
Be brave.
is brave because in the beginning of the movie, he doesn't want to go swimming. He's scared. But then, with the help of his friends,
Aaron
You give him a little push.
he decides to jump into the bathtub. And the last scene is just whoever we decide to put in the bathtub getting fried. And that's the end of Brave Little Toaster.
Well, it goes dark, right? Like, all the lights go out.
I don't think Aaron Carter died from a toaster, dude. Brave Little Toaster. I don't
it.
want to swim. I'm scared.
That's
Don't
the-
be scared, baby.
It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
That is the best fucking plot for the Brave Little The Brave Little Toaster learns to swim.
Still got it. Let's go. I don't want to swim.
At first, he puts like
stupid
little
electric
little floaties on the side.
It's like, no, you got to go all the
But
way
it
up.
keeps his electric parts above water, so it doesn't work.
No rubber.
There's like a fucking electric shaver on the sink. Like, you can do it, toaster.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everyone's in there. It's like, do it.
I would do it, but my cord's too short.
Do it for Master.
Yeah.
They called the boy Master.
Oh, yeah. Didn't they?
Yes.
Didn't they? Yeah, that's the
The boy was Master.
Oh, my God. Oh.
See, we're not even the most problematic little toaster movie here.
Not even the weirdest part. Yeah. Oh man, there's that one scene that's terrifying. But anyway,
Air conditioner.
yeah.
That's a great movie. I can't wait to show it to my kid and scare the fucking shit out of him.
him. It's like the All Dogs Go to Heaven hell scene too. There's like a really intense one from that.
Oh, Toy Story 3, when all the toys hold on to each other.
And accept their fate. We've talked about that before, though.
But
We can't rehash.
that's how it should end.
It should have ended there, yeah.
That's the perfect end.
That's where they eventually end up.
Hell.
Where all sentient
Yeah.
toys go.
I mean, it's witchcraft, so.
They deserve the devil and the hellfire that comes with that.
One of my favorite memes was that I've seen was like about Sid in the first one, where they were like, "Why are these toys so angry at Sid? He doesn't know they were alive. He was making art." Like, how's he supposed to know?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't know he was torturing things.
No, he was literally not doing it to animals. He was doing it to inanimate objects.
Yeah.
It's fine.
The best part was just like he was making art.
He's making art. Yeah. Actually, the little
Yeah, wasn't he filming stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's making little movies.
Kid's gonna be an effect.
Making animation.
Yeah.
Art. All right, so
Fuck them toys.
Messalina, like a good noblewoman, took the suicide option, right? Her rivals did it. She's a noblewoman. She'll do it.
I bet she did it very honorably.
No, she was too much of a bitch to actually do it. She chickened out.
I was going to say she probably just ran.
She couldn't run. There's nowhere to run.
They got her surrounded.
She
Not in
chickened
the way
out.
she likes.
Couldn't cut her own throat. Big loser. So they stabbed her to death. Upon hearing the...
That's appropriate, really.
It is. Upon hearing the presumably surprising news that of his wife's death, the Emperor Claudius merely asked for another glass of wine.
With shaved lead.
For flavor.
They would put shaved lead in the wine to increase the weight of the bottle. It was
Yeah.
Cut costs, essentially.
Yeah, it was like sawdust in your flour kind of shit.
Yeah. Sawdust in your Parmesan cheese.
My favorite part of it. Yeah. I love that. He's like, oh, another round? Another round?
What?
Another round? Can we get another
A
round?
drink?
Yeah. That's what he was saying when he found out his wife.
Oh, yeah,
he was
yeah,
like, another round? He knew. He knew what he had. He knew she was a terrible woman, I
Yeah,
imagine.
I think he was just like, well,
He also went to the apartment.
Yeah,
and
I
saw-
mean, there's no better fate than for a woman who was stabbed 150 times to get stabbed 150 times.
No.
well done.
Terrible. That's slut shaming, Dan. Fuck you.
She died doing what she loved,
Getting stabbed.
getting
Yeah.
penetrated.
That's. See?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it works.
Yeah.
Claudius, the Emperor Claudius, would go on to marry his niece Agrippina.
Oh, the one she could never kill?
Yep.
So she's right about her.
Well, I guess. She got too busy getting distracted by Dick to finish the job.
Well, what if all those business trips Claudius was going on were really just conspiring to have...
Well,
what's
just-
her name
It was
killed
just
off?
the one business.
What happened to Senator Boy?
He was executed.
Of
as well.
course he was killed.
Second husband?
Yeah, he was executed. So was, by the way, another of the alleged conspirators, Menester, the actor,
Fucking
also caught up in it and executed.
Yeah. And then I imagine the kid, so he couldn't take revenge.
The kid was not executed at
Britannica-
this time, but he did die when he was 13. He died a couple years later.
Of what?
I don't really. I have to like read into what happened.
So Agrippina was who he took next, and Agrippina's son was...
Oh, so essentially Nero kind of had him killed, and Agrippina too. They were worried about Britannicus having because Britannicus was Claudius's biological kid.
Right.
So they were worried.
You got to take out the competition.
Yeah. So Agrippina just did a Messalina.
What is it called where it's like hyper targeting or whatever? You know when you're like skiing and you're not supposed to look at what you don't want to ski into? Like, don't look at the trees.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what our girl of the episode,
Messalina.
that's what she did with her actions. She wanted Britannica so badly to be the emperor that she did all this insane shit that all but assuredly got him killed by the person she was afraid would
Made sure he
challenge
was
him.
never going to be. All that she had to do was just be on autopilot.
Yeah, she could have just been chill. No one would have fucking taken anything from her.
Yeah, I mean, it was a schemy time. And
Sure.
So you got to keep your guardrails up, but you don't. Yeah, you're right. She was too extra about it. Like
Yeah,
So what you're saying is she killed all the trees in the forest except the one tree.
that she skied right into. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Gonna cut that tree down.
Well, I guess a better way is like, don't worry about the trees you're not skiing towards, right?
Right.
Like, don't look at those. Keep your eye out for the one that's in your vision. Like, if there's one, don't pay attention to the trees until they come to your vision.
Right. Pay attention to the tree that skis towards you.
That's also good. Yeah, if you see a skiing tree, you should run because that's a person in disguise.
It's going to kill you. It's there to kill you.
Yeah, it's not a tree at all.
So, yeah, Agrippina became his wife. Nero succeeded him. Britannicus was, I have to look more into it, but essentially he died when he was 13. So
And
nothing
Nero was awful.
Nero was horrible.
Yeah.
Upon her death, upon Messalina's death, the Roman Senate ordered a damnatio memoriae, meaning she was to be stricken from all records, public and private. They were going to kill her memory as well as her.
Wow, how they managed to not do that?
Yeah.
She had too much of a reputation.
Because she was so interesting to write about.
Yeah.
That the historians are still going to fucking do it. And so she was hated by everyone, the ultimate villain of the era. All the historians wrote about her, calling her a piece of shit, basically justifying.
Yeah.
Extra justifying, because it seems like there is. There's probably no truth to the whore off or moonlighting in the brothels, but
I kind of want to believe
the palace intrigue.
Yeah.
That's real. I don't know how much of it is real.
She
but
got a lot of people killed.
That's fucking real. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how much of it, but yeah, she was doing that.
She's a bad person.
So
It had nothing to do. Well, it might have had a little bit to do. She wasn't a bad person because she liked to fuck. She's a bad person because she didn't like people saying no.
and because she murdered
Yeah.
people.
Well,
Some people said no, and other people who just were in her way potentially.
yeah. So she
Or
got
I mean,
Some
she killed one
people-
guy just because he was fucking a chick she didn't like, and had
yeah.
and had a house that she
She
wanted.
fucked, or she killed a guy that she was fucking, but was tired of fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I changed my mind. She's just awful.
She's
all the
just
way through.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did we learn today?
Whores are evil, but not because they're whores.
No, I didn't learn that. Whores not. I can't say all whores are evil, but not because they're whores. Because where do you delineate there?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that still implies that all.
So
whores
whores are evil. Yeah. Well, we just got to
like, actually, yeah. Be brief. Why don't you? No.
concise. I learned that we just made the greatest sequel of all time.
Toaster 2.
Yep. That's all that really matters. The brave little toaster learns to swim.
Learning to swim. Yeah, I learned that if someone is the wife of an emperor and she's like, "You should fuck me," you should probably fuck her.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you
I
should.
wouldn't think to. I would think the opposite.
Well, most
It
of the
turns
people
out-
she fucked lived. She only killed 2 of the people she fucked.
Yeah.
Out of 150? That's a good batting average for the fuckers.
But for her
Yeah.
specifically, yes, fuck her. But you need to fuck her good. You need to fuck her long.
Oh, don't
Well,
get
and
into don't make it. Never go back.
Don't be clingy.
Don't make it a
Don't be
recurring thing. 'cause
clingy
then
or don't always bring your A game. Don't half-ass it.
you got to flee the state.
Yeah.
You got to flee wherever she is.
Really just get out of her optic
Orbit.
view.
After she tries to fuck you, fuck her, because you don't want to not fuck her, apparently.
That's a bad move.
But then you're like, okay, fuck her.
Stay
fuck
clear.
her, fuck
She
her.
gets
Yeah.
distracted, yeah.
And then you got to get out of there, because she'll find another one. And she'll be like, he was fine. He was good. I'd do it again, but I guess he's gone. I guess he moved to Egypt.
Right, you want
Whatever.
to be in that perfect medium, like decent lay, but not so good that she's going to keep going back to you.
Yeah, doesn't regret it or anything like that, and will maybe be like, yeah, I did that. Like, she'll be like, think that was cool, but whatever. I've had
Yeah.
cooler.
That's on the trophy wall of the spank bank.
Yeah.
But it's not something like she's trying to pursue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I learned.
Okay. Who is
So be like a middle of the
be a B student?
be a B student in bed.
Yeah. Alliteration's fun. Love it.
Who's today's Hitler?
Her.
Yeah, her.
No, actually the kid.
Nero.
No, the 13-year-old.
Britannicus?
Yeah.
Him existing made her bloodlust.
Yeah. Power hungry.
Well, let me give you a better answer. I think you're on the right track, but let me flesh it out for you.
Claudius.
Today's Hitler is motherhood.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Mom's.
Oh, you think this is all postpartum?
It's fucking 10 years of postpartum depression.
All I gotta say is their contraceptives must be crazy good. If she only had one.
They
kid
did
or two
have
kids.
we talked about it in one of the episodes.
Oh yeah, they had like good contraception.
They had like
didn't
mud.
It was like some weird goop,
Sounds gross.
spermicidal lube, but it's made from like seaweed. Like it's literally just goopy seaweed. That's
Oh, I thought you were talking like mud.
I mean-
it's something weird.
Tell it to Gwyneth Paltrow, all right?
Goop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say, look, she's pretty Hitlery, but I don't
I mean, Nero is like a literal
I don't
Hitler.
know that she's it's hard to tell how much worse she is than any other
Person at this time.
person in the court at
Oh
this
yeah,
time.
no, for sure. I mean, like you could also look at her husband, where she's like, "You should exile her. All right, take her out of, put her, kill her."
Yeah.
Like, you know, like
That's
you could've been,
Hitler, is how being born into nobility.
kind of.
definitely, yeah. Just a complete lack of regard for any. Like, you are the highest there is, so you don't have to regard anyone.
And then it's just,
And then the games you play to
you don't even want to be in the
pass
game.
the time. It feels like some of the shit you was doing was just to pass the
he
time.
didn't even want to be there, too.
Well, I don't know. He didn't want to be there, but he hadn't planned on being there, and he
Yeah.
wasn't pursuing being there.
Sure.
Once he was there, he was happy to be there.
I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, if you just kind of fall ass backwards into total fucking rule, it's probably nice. Like it's like, oh, I didn't conspire to do this; it just fell in my lap. Sick. Yeah, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Could the Senate just make someone emperor?
yeah, I mean, the Praetorian Guard proclaimed Claudius emperor.
How'd that work? I want to know a lot about that.
The
Actually,
Praetorian Guard killed a lot of emperors.
it's kind of funny. That's like the one person they're supposed to be protecting.
Yeah, imagine if the Secret Service just like kept blowing the brains out of presidents.
It's like not him, man.
Yeah.
Not him.
Nah, we're protecting you
Right.
guys.
Yeah.
Like George W. Bush just nicknames the wrong Secret Service agent the wrong thing. He's like, hey there, look, queer wiener, get over here.
That would be Bush.
Yeah.
W would do that.
Hey, there's queer wiener again.
Hey, shiny dick.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
This is what Caligula was doing. He was just
yeah.
like
Yeah.
I think he called him what's it when your dick stays hard forever? Precipia.
God, what is
It's
that?
named after
Priapism.
Priapism. He kept calling him Priapus as an insult, which meant gay, I guess, at the time.
Huh. Does that, I guess, did Priapus?
Oh, and
voice
he
that
kept calling him Venus.
Oh, like
Venus
pussy.
and Priapus. So he kept
Yeah.
calling him like gay penis.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, don't do that.
Not to the head of the CIA who's in charge of protecting you.
No.
That also can just kill you.
Yeah. Or like JFK, the CIA killed him, right? He's just like, boys, smells like a bunch of queers in here today, doesn't it?
Oh, no, they loved him.
CIA.
Yeah. They were real lax with the CIA. Or not the CIA, I'm sorry, the Secret
Service.
Service.
Yeah.
I mean, we did the episode.
Yeah, I mean, you can
Go back and listen.
Secret Service, yeah. CIA, though.
The CIA,
But
never
the
mind.
Praetorian Guard was a combo.
Gotcha.
All right.
Well, that's all I got for today.
Yeah. Patreon.com/softcore history, extra episode, blogs,
Bing, bang, boom.
softcorehistory.com for merch. Gonna have some new stuff up there soon. Leave a review, 5 stars, please, and thank you on
Harry's
Apple.
.com/softcore.
Mhm.
Great Christmas gifts there. Harry's.com/softcore.
All right.
See you boys later.
You just got soft served.